Late night. What's cracking, y'all? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Come on in, man. Ain't gonna be here but a hot sack. Y'all gotta forgive me, man. I'm home now, so you know how it is when brother get home, man. Y'all made sure to remind the brother that we needed to come on the stream and go live, man. Come on in, man. What's happening? What's happening? Let me know who in the comments, bro. As y'all can see, came home, got my merch picked up, man. Shout out to my homie that working on the little shirts, man. Where's the energy? Oh, don't worry about the energy, bro. The energy's here. I'm waiting on everybody to come in this thing. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry about me, baby. I'm straight. I had to man, I'm a little late, you know. I'm home, man. So I had to actually, bro, appreciate it, Carlton. I decided to, I don't know, man. This is one of the shirts I got made, man, and we're gonna start pushing that Tiger Talk merch. It's coming, man. Just hold your horses. I told y'all we got a lot coming. A lot coming. So I had to test it out. We got a brother that's really good at what he does in making merch for us, and I had to test it out, man. So I sent him a couple of logos, and where you at practice today? No, it wasn't at practice. It's game day. Yes, indeed. Peace and blessings, David. What's happening, brother? Yeah, man. I had to, I'm stunned. I had to come on and show off my shirt, man. I got my merch back. I really like the work that was done on the shirt, man. This is pretty cool. Right now, I'm the only one rocking this right now. Zoe and Corey don't even have this yet, but we're gonna get them laced up. We're gonna get them laced up, man. So I'm gonna let y'all see it first. We live. What's happening, baby? So, man, I'm home, bro. So I had to move around a little bit and get out on the city a little bit and really try to, what I'm saying, just get comfortable at the crib, man. So, that's what I've been doing, man, and got in, and I would have actually went live a little earlier, man, but I had to get me some chicken wings. You know what I'm saying? Had me a little adult beverages, a few of them, and I'm good. But I wanted to give me something to eat, put something on my stomach, man. Got an early morning, man. So just so you guys know, we're gonna be Tiger Talk. Zoe is, man, Zoe here, but I don't know if he gonna make it on. But y'all definitely gonna see us this weekend, man. We live and live in color, man. Appreciate that, Brian. This is just one of them. I got a red one. Got the navy blue. Matter of fact, the navy blue, man, has this logo. The logo that's in the top right of the corner has the logo on the shirt. Graham fam in here, chop it up with y'all. What's up, Graham fam? Welcome to the city. How's the water? Man, the water's straight. Water been straight. Water look good, man. We better than normal now. We back to normal. Everything good, man. There is no issues with the water in the city, man. There's no issues with the water in the city. I just left from Eden at Trio. Shout out to Trio, man. Dope vibe, man. Really enjoyed that spot. Got a chance to go over there and vibe with the home team a little bit. We ain't do nothing too crazy because tomorrow is where it's gonna go down at. We got the 1400 Club tailgate kicking off tomorrow. I actually won't get there until a little close to 10 though, because we got quite a few recruits coming on. They're in town this weekend for official visits. So first home game. Recruiting don't ever stop. We're gonna be at an undisclosed location tomorrow. We're going to be interviewing all of the official recruits tomorrow. So I'm excited about that. So be sure to make sure you guys are subscribed to Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club, the podcast, because we're gonna definitely air all of the interviews that we're gonna do, and I don't know how many it's gonna be. I just know that we're gonna kick it off at 9 a.m. and we'll be ready to rock and roll. So once we get done interviewing our official recruits, we'll be heading over to the stadium, and then I'll be at the tailgate at that time. So I was planning on being there a lot sooner, but when business calls, man, when Tiger Talk got to be on the scene, so we got to make sure we in the building, man. We got to make sure we go do what we do. Yeah, we working, man. We working, Toys. We definitely working. So it's a labor of love, man. And when the coaches call and they, and here's the thing. So we know that Coach Prime's trying to level the playing field, and one of the things that happens at Power Five programs is they get inundated with media. They get inundated with different little nuances when it comes to recruiting. So they want to make sure that we're giving these boys and we're giving them the best possible experience when they come to Jackson. I mean, we're expecting 50+ thousand tomorrow. So imagine that. They're in town this weekend. Already probably met with the coaches and the interviews are gonna kick off tomorrow. So the pregame show is gonna be there live and live in color and getting some really cool footage. And I'm excited to see the list of players because that's really what Zoe and I got that was our niche, recruiting. That's where we started from, doing this thing, just kind of following recruits and networking, and it's been fun, man. And thanks to you guys, man, I've been able to just kind of delve into a different avenue with YouTube. Shout out to my brother DJ Raw Truth Media, man, is in town. He been with me all night, man. So made sure he got back to his hotel safe and sound, and he's good to go. And man, we've been together since 10 a.m. this morning, man. We landed at the airport around the same time. We just been rocking out all day, just kind of showing him around the city. He came through trio with us with the home team, and man, we hit up a restaurant, hit up the mall. We did a lot of little stuff, man. So I'm interested to see. Actually, I went by the stadium. We walked on the field, all that good stuff today, man. So I wanted to really give him that real, Jacktown experience, and really give him that, that true, hospitable intro to the city, man. So I'm happy to be back home, man. Happy to be doing what we're doing, man. And I'm happy to put this shirt on, man. I wasn't sure because this actual logo that you see is a logo that was actually one of the logos we use on the show through different edits and everything. So I sent it to the gentleman. He was like, yeah, I could do it. Ordered a couple of hoodies, man, and shirts. And I was like, he said, yeah, it ain't gonna be no problem. So I picked it up today. I was like, man, this is fire, bro. So it's this is the official Tiger. Don't you might see a little bit more of this coming down the pipe, man. You never can tell. So once we get the memberships and all that good stuff popping, we're gonna make some friends of Tiger Talk. We got a few different things coming down the pipe, man. We just want to make sure I'm gonna test run it first, and then we'll see how it goes. But glad y'all like it, glad y'all appreciate it. But in less than 12 hours, man, we're gonna kick off. And we didn't really do our preview this week because of traveling, and Zoe was a bit under the weather, so we kind of augmented our week, and it's okay because we're gonna just kind of wing it and just kind of let it flow this weekend and just see how it goes, man. So they gave Tennessee State 17 points on the spread last week, so Grambling should get about 20. Interesting. I was looking for the spread earlier. I couldn't find it. Don't meet us there, beat us there. You damn right. So, man, I'm interested to see. This is what's cool about doing this, man. So I'm in the bookstore today. I come in and I I wanted to go to the bookstore. I had to go pick up my parking for my parking pass didn't. They mailed it out. I didn't get my cards and everything. It got caught up in the mail, so had to go by the stadium today. Saw AD Robinson. It was pretty cool, man. Just seeing everybody. Got my parking pass for this weekend, so we squared away. And I tell you, man, it was a cool experience, man. It was cool. It was just really good to be home. But the thing about it is that you see a lot of people from Grambling in town. Grambling's here. I think Grambling probably gonna bring 10,000+. How to watch the game on TV? ESPN3, bro. It's gonna be on ESPN3. If you look at your ESPN app, it'll show you EA. Come on at 1 p.m. Central Time. If you're on the West Coast, 11 a.m. If you're on the East Coast, 2 p.m. So we're gonna be rocking and rolling, man. It looks to be a perfect weather. I mean, it's gonna be a little hot, be 90, 91, 92 degrees at kickoff, man, and but the city is buzzing, man. Everybody's excited. You can tell that everybody's ready to roll. So it says they dropped the FCS spreads around 4 or 5 in the morning. Like, yeah, that's what I was looking for that. Man, I don't know where Zoe at. Let me see, man. Let me see if he can hop on for a quick sec. He might be asleep, knowing him. I'm gonna give him a call since I'm live. Right? Ramley talking and shit. We need to put up. Yeah, we ain't worried about them. Ramley got to talk. You see, and the thing about it is that y'all know I was a little tick, but now that I think about it though, I'm actually kind of glad we had the game we had last week because honestly, I was telling someone when I was at the airport, kind of getting ready to fly in, I said I would actually be a little bit more nervous today if we hadn't had the game. So if we would have, if we'd have monkey stumped Tennessee State, I probably would be a little bit more nervous going into this Grambling game. But I think having the type of game that we had, an ugly win, like you said, a character building win, I feel like they cleaned it up and they're gonna be ready. They're gonna be a lot more focused going into this game. I think the defense is gonna do what it's gonna do. The offense, they know they left a lot of points on the board. They know they relied on the defense to pretty much bail them out all last week. So I expect them to come out and clicking a lot better. I do expect us to give up a touchdown today. I hope I'm wrong, but I think they'll score at least once. I don't think we shut them out. It would be really cool to see us shut out a team for 3 straight weeks, no tugs, giving up. And if you want to see something really cool, go to the SWAC, SWAC.org. Look at the stats, defensive stats. That's actually obviously number one. We've given up a total of 6 points. And I mean, the next closest person is like 44. Next person's team, the next closest team is like 44 points. I think it's like Prairie View, somebody like that. Giving up 6 touchdowns. So for us to have only given up 6 points total, no touchdowns, is very, very, very impressive. Coach Dennis Thurman got that unit ready to rock and roll. We got a lot of players, a couple of the players that did not play that weren't eligible, they'll be back. I got a chance. I bumped into Savion today. Savion Wilkeson's definitely going to be starting at running back today. At kickoff, he got penciled in as that number 1 running back, so I'm excited about that. It was cool to see him, and like I was saying, like it's really cool to do this because it takes some getting used to. People come up to me and they on YouTube's a little different than Facebook. Facebook you kind of have a name, but YouTube it could be like Sippy Saver. Ken can't go to sleep. He's still on the West Coast. You're right, bro. Hey, I'm looking at my thing. It's 10:54 for me. I'm good, dog. Everybody else sleep. Everybody. It's on East Coast time. I'm still early bird, man. I'm good, man. Y'all can see I'm bright eyed, bushy tail. You know what I'm saying? So I'll chop it up with you guys for at least good 30, 40 minutes. See who come up in this thing and try to answer any questions. Did they change the field to the vet? No, we're gonna be rocking the Navy. Unless they paint it tomorrow, we're gonna have the Navy blue touchdown. I'm glad that they're doing that. I'm expecting the team to wear they practice in the white helmets, so you're gonna see the 1400 club white helmets. We purchased those helmets a couple seasons ago. White helmets, blue block, blue number trimmed in red on the opposite side, blue and red strip going down the middle. I think they're gonna rock the red tops and red bottoms, white cleats. So we'll do white, red, white. So it's W.C. Gordon classic. W.C. Gordon, for those that don't know, is heralded as the greatest coach to ever coach at Jackson State. Dominated in the 80s. Just Zoe not only he can just spout out the history of our past, like it's nobody's business. So I actually got to use Google and go back and refer because I don't like to say stuff if I can't spit it out verbatim. But that's what when you don't have your teammate, he's a little sleepy. He drove in today. Like I said, he wasn't. He was. I was a little. I was hoping he didn't miss it. He wasn't feeling well, but he's better today. He's better today. We chopped it up. Picked up his merch. You know, it's a red out tomorrow. Shout out to Thad Reed, man, for dropping those fly short sleeve hoodies. The red hoodies, JSU hoodies, the vet t-shirts, man. He got some really dope merch. They changed the field a bit now, but no, we're gonna have a navy blue touchdown. As of today, it was navy blue and with the white words trimmed in red. So everything pretty much looked the same. JSU held the 80s hostage. Oh my goodness, the 80s was something special. First and foremost, what made 80s most special was your boy showed up in 82. That was a special year. How you feel about getting this win against Grambling at home since it's been so long? I think it's time. If you ask Coach Prime and the team, they don't have any history behind um, us not beating Grambling since '99. They don't care nothing about that. This team has nothing to do with any of that. And oh yeah, man, the towel. Dad had a towel. You know what? He has a towel. I actually bought the towel, and I can show it to you guys if y'all will bear with me for a quick sec. I can run and grab the towel, and I want to show y'all this towel. This towel is dope. It's a WC Gordon towel. If you get a chance to purchase one, I'm buying it because to me it's like a collector's item. But hang one second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get the towel. I want y'all to see this. Just hang tight. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. This is the towel. Check that out, man. That's fly. That's super fly right there. WC Gordon Classic Tiger Towel. You got Reed Enterprise, the logo. You got the late great WC Gordon. You can get these towels from Thad Reed for $5, man. $5. I mean, this is a great $5 investment, man. I'm gonna hang on to this bad baby just because it got Coach Dub WC. And for those that don't know the history, of course, Jackson State is blue and white. Our colors are blue and white. And WC Gordon, Corey released a show that broke down the history of the red. Coach WC Gordon, he is instrumental in the block JSU. He actually created the block because if you go back to the Walter Payton Sweetness days, you had that oval football shape with the JSU inside of that oval. Thad Reed just dropped those hats in t-shirts commemorating the old school logos that we rocked back in the day. And we even at one time when it was Jackson State College, we had the JSC. But at the time, he created the block actually at lunch on the napkin. He drew it out, put the big J and then kind of drew a line and separated them, and then he put an S and then a U. And that was the origin of the block. Coach W.C. Gordon is instrumental to creating the logo that we rock, that you see it in my background. You see the JSU block. He created that on a dinner napkin. So us being blue and white and dominating the 80s, he added that tiger's blood, man. When you see a tiger out there just mauling his prey and just, they come up with all the hairs, and you see that red, that blood from when they was feasting. I think him adding it added that extra pop. His son was telling, on the show, you got to go back and catch the show. Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club podcast did a whole breakdown of the red, how the red came a part of Jackson State. And I'm not trying to bore you guys, but definitely, go ahead and check that out. But I thought that was really dope. He wanted to add that because that red symbolizes dominance, man, Tiger's blood. So I see Coach Dion's nephew TJ doing a little hosting on the pregame show. Very good marketing. They can let him do his thing. Hey, I haven't seen that. I haven't done a whole lot with social media today. When I come home, man, I just like to just be home and just really vibe, man. And my whole entire family's here. My daughter's here, and it's just just getting in, getting acclimated, getting moving around. I gotta hit my favorite restaurants, man. I had to go to Zia Rotisserie. You know what I'm saying? Get my Thai spare ribs, man, and fall off the bone. Oh my goodness, man. If y'all in the city, man, y'all make sure y'all, hit us up. But I'm hoping to meet you guys tomorrow, man. Definitely come by the 1400 Club, the official 1400 Club tailgate, our annual tailgate for the WC Gordon Classic, first home game. And definitely looking forward to mixing it up. But I got to be real with you guys, man. I wasn't expecting the interviews in the morning, but I'm excited about it because we just appreciate the inclusion from the coaching staff and really just uh, acknowledging the work that we do. The Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. And, I'm in the bookstore today, man. Somebody come up to me and was like, they're just staring at me. And he's like, man, you Kid Clark. I'm like, yeah, that's me. And it just, like I said, on YouTube, it could be caramel buttercup, and you don't know who these people are, man. They come up to you and they say, man, I really appreciate what you're doing. So I got a lot of love today, man. Myself, Zoe, Tiger Talk, of you guys just being appreciative. And oh man, hey, bro, if y'all ain't never had them Zias or rotisserie, oh my goodness, man, do yourself a favor. I took DJ over there, man, and DJ was. I can't wait to see DJ's vlog of the city, man. And I wanted to like make sure and I didn't just go show him all the good stuff. We saw some, some of the stressed areas in the city and everything. Just kind of showed him around. It's kind of his tour guide, but yeah, man. If you guys don't know, hit that hit Zia up, man. Um, the other thing was yeah, like I said, somebody come up to me and ask me to take a picture with me, and it's kind of awkward because I'm like, oh wow, So it just resonates. What we're doing is you guys are appreciating it, and it makes me want to go harder, man. Definitely, continue to do. That's why I'm up late, and I figured, even though I figured I knew I'd be getting in late, I definitely wanted to come to you guys and put a few words down. So listen, man, Grambling is extremely confident coming into this game. They won 47-21 versus Northwestern State. If you watch that game, though, that game was ugly. It was an ugly game. Northwestern State turned the ball over 4 times. Not taking anything away from Grambling because they actually caused those turnovers. It was a little wet out there, Shreveport Classic. The defense scored. But this is one thing I do want to note in regards to that game. Grambling last scored and it was like 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. So for the rest of the game, they pretty much didn't do much. They only scored once in the second half. So although that big offensive explosion, it was like 41 unanswered points, several turnovers. The score was actually 7-0. Northwestern State was up, and they was in scoring position to go up 14-0. But the quarterback threw a pick in the end zone, which kind of swung the momentum of that game. And they had some really big, they gashed them. Like Maurice Washington got off. And I'm gonna tell y'all, we got to make sure we zero in on Maurice Washington. I'm interested to see what Coach Dennis Thurman is going to do to shut him down. He had 5 carries for 96 yards last game, and he had 2 big runs that he broke. And I can tell you right now, Maurice Washington is a weapon for Grambling. He is a running back. He reminds you of he has a similar running style to Cordero Patterson, in my opinion. Cordero Patterson, Latavius Murray, these type of running backs that run high. He runs pretty high because he's extremely fast and has a lot of athleticism. So he tries to beat you with his athleticism. If he can get to the outside, he's gonna definitely try to get outside and try to, put a couple of moves on you. But if he builds up his speed, he has a zero to max speed. Really quickly, and you just followed him when he was at Nebraska. The kid is special, and but I was curious as to why they did not go back to him. He had 5 carries and 95 yards in the first quarter, and then they didn't go back to him. And then they started running other running backs. So they have some good depth at running back. The quarterback, I want to say his name is Hawkins, the kid out of Pearl River Community College out of Bastrop, Louisiana. number 8 quarterback. He is not as accurate as the game might have showed. He had a couple of big, and it was just bad defense on Northwestern State. Like I said, not taking anything away from him. But those, if you go back and watch that game was it was ugly, man, for them. I mean, he basically, you know what? That's a great comparison. Eric Dickerson. That is a phenomenal comparison because Eric Dickerson was one of those running backs that ran. When I say run high, he's a more of a taller running back, and he doesn't drop. You know what I mean? He doesn't drop down and like make himself small. He has a very high running style, you know. So those types of running backs with athleticism are definitely dangerous. They can run. If you get in the open field, he can separate from pretty quickly. I do feel like we have the defensive speed that can kind of offset that. I think the game is going to be won in the trenches. This game will be won in the trenches. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to be one of those situations where they are going to look for the big play. They're definitely going to go for the big play. They're going to go for the deep ball. They're going to throw it deep. And they will try to get those. They'll try to gash us, kind of throw over the top and hope that we jam them and maybe that their wide receivers can could speed us and get open and create some separation. Here's where I think the defense is going to have to be very disciplined tomorrow. The quarterback has the ability. He is a very quick quarterback. He has a lot of quickness to him. He can step up in the pocket now. His feet are a weapon if he chooses to use them. He has a tendency to use his feet to extend plays, but he's looking to pass. He doesn't want to necessarily just run unless he just have to run, but he can run. I do think that depending on the scheme that we the defensive game plan that we put together is going to determine what kind of day Grambling has because they do have some really good speed they got some good speed all throughout offense. Their quarterback is quick, their running backs are fast, their wide receivers are fast. So in a foot race, they're going to be tit for tat with us because they do have the athleticism and the speed. The biggest thing is that we want to absolutely take away their running game. We want to take away their running game. They're going to run 3 running backs. They're going to play 3, possibly even 4, depending on. They are deep at running back, and if we take away their running game, and you go back and look at, I don't have the stats in front of me, but if you look at Hawkins threw for a little over 200, close to 300 yards past game, maybe even 300. I think it was close to 300. Like I said, I don't have any stats in front of me, so don't fault me if I'm inaccurate. But most of those yards came from big. I mean, it was just terrible defensive breakdown. Like I said, with all due respect to Grambling, I don't want to take anything away from them. Northwestern State was just it's a sorry team, man. I don't expect them to win many games this year. But at the end of the day, you still got to go win that game. BA, what's up, bro? Darren McFadden, man, y'all coming with it, man. Damn, bro, that's a damn good comparison. Matter of fact, that actually might be the best comparison. See, Shaq, you win. You don't won the comparison, bro, because Darren McFadden was definitely a high running. He was definitely a high runner. Gosh, that's a great comparison. I mean, Darren McFadden, if y'all familiar with Arkansas, they had the 2-headed monster, Thunder and Lightning, Darren McFadden, Felix Jones. Oh man, it was that's a great comparison, bro. Yeah, that's probably perfect. We'll leave it right there. That game did have a lot of missed tackles. Like I said, it was wet. It had some inclement weather that was going on in Shreveport. Last week was just an ugly game. Tomorrow, man, it's just going to be about hydration. It's going to be about making sure the players are hydrated and they're going to be playing in that Mississippi Heat, man. Travis Hunter will not be playing tomorrow. No, he won't be playing tomorrow. I remember watching Hawkins at Pearl River, D-line secondary going to eat because his fundamentals go out the window under pressure. That is a fact, and that's what I was trying to get to. You want to take away their running game because if you take away their running game, Hawkins is not the type of quarterback that can beat you, in my opinion, if he have to rely on his own. And I'm just telling you right now, Everybody knows that Draylon Ellis was a solid quarterback. He was the OVC Offensive Player of the Year previous year, and we beat him up so bad last game against Tennessee State. He's about ready to throw the towel in around the third quarter. And I'm telling you, we got to go hit. We got to go lay the wood on number 8, man. We got to go make sure we. I feel like we're gonna have around 7 sacks, 6 or 7 sacks tomorrow. But I'm expected to see the defense be dominant. I definitely think our offense is going to put up some points. I got Grambling scoring 10. Maybe like I said, 10 to 13, couple field goals, maybe a field goal and a touchdown. I think they get in the end zone once, maybe twice at the most. I don't see them scoring more than twice, honestly, whether it be touchdown or field goal. I just think our defense is literally that legit. So anytime you start, and this is kind of the trend, when you start feeling like you can really, really hone in on one particular aspect of our team, it seems like that following week is just kind of we don't know what we're gonna get. So I don't know if the defense can sustain that. You want a really good average like last year. I think we averaged, Shaq, you correct me if I'm wrong, I think we averaged 13, 14 giving up before we went into the Celebration Bowl where we gave up 31, which is very uncharacteristic of us in the defense. So but man, how dope would it be if we could shut them out or hold them to a 3 as well? That would be probably one of the most impressive things I've ever seen. I just don't know if we should, hold them to the expectation to have a shutout every single game. It's very hard to do that. You can have literally a fluke play that could lead to a touchdown. So it could definitely look like he's ready to call his mom in third quarter. You daggum right he was. We need to also watch those screenplays to wide receiver. Screenplays can hurt you because we are a very aggressive defense. I love the amoeba psycho front that Coach Thurman uses, where he puts a lot of D linemen, everybody standing up, kind of moving around, and it confuses a lot of quarterbacks. They don't know what's coming. They don't know how many are going to rush the quarterback. They don't know what's going to happen. But I do think that we're going to win this game on defense tomorrow because I think we're going to take away what they do great, and we're going to force them to have to defend us a lot. So I think that's the game plan tomorrow. I'm excited. Shaq, the big Aristotle, I got him up there. He is credited because Shaq was spot on. Hey, Shaq, I saw Savion today in the bookstore. We chopped it up for a good little minute. He is starting tomorrow, so he called it. Shaq called it. Shaq said by game number 3, by the time we play Grambling, he predicted that we'd be that Savion Wilkerson be starting at running back. He was right. So that's why we call him the big Aristotle. The big Aristotle, man. So yeah, man. So yeah, that's my take, man. Starting with him at running back, I think the running game is going to be shot. Now, let's talk about Grambling's defense because we don't want to make light of. They have a really decent defense. They have a really good defense. Sunday Anderson, kid number 57, I forget his name. We got a couple of cornerbacks that's pretty solid. Reed took he had a fumble recovery for a touchdown last game. And if you guys hadn't had a chance, man, check it out, man. If you hadn't had a chance, we had a great preview show. Corey has done a phenomenal job, man, getting the opposing team to come on the show and really talk about their program. Watching Jeremiah Williams develop. Oh my goodness, man, that's great. Jeremiah Williams, for those that don't know, played up under Coach Marcus. Marcus Rogers. I'm sorry, it slipped my mind. Coach Marcus Rogers, who played tight end for us back in the '90s, I want to say. Yep, Coach Marcus' son, Kamari Rogers, is at Miami. But Jeremiah Williams was the 5A Defensive Player of the Year, and he was just a 2-star, which is crazy. But the kid has a mean streak about him. Zoe has been big on Jeremiah Williams for quite some time. So just to see him on the field, see him demand that the coaches give him playing time has been very, very good to see. And it's so good to see your Mississippi homegrown talent get an opportunity to make the roster and actually make an impact. It means a lot for tomorrow because you're gonna see you're gonna see 50 plus thousand. I expect it to be 50 plus thousand tomorrow. I do. Um, and I think the Bec's gonna be rocking, man. Willis Patrick, hey, what's going on? Respect my nerds. That's what I'm saying. Like, expecting us to play physical game, the game we won. I just said that, Jamarcus. You're absolutely right, man. Definitely gonna be a physical game. Hey, listen, Grambling is playing in their mind with house money. We have not beat Grambling in Jackson since 1999. I was a senior in high school last time we beat Grambling in Jackson, Mississippi. So they have owned us at home. All of our victories since 99 have occurred either in Birmingham in the SWAC championship or at the Hole. Um, that's probably for us and not so much for this team because this team really don't care. But tomorrow that ends. A young lady getting off the airplane with me today, like, yeah, we're gonna come in y'all winning streak today. I mean, this weekend. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys feel that way. Just be sure to keep that same energy when you're heading out. I want y'all to go back and switch it up or whatever. But say you should let people call in. You know what? I'm glad you said that. I'll add the stream and let you guys come on. I don't like I said, I'm gonna be here on here all night because I do have to get up early. Don't have a call-in show, but I have started this stream situation now. If you're in the chat, you see the stream. You guys, I'll be on for another 23 minutes. I'll go a solid hour. I'm at 37 minutes thus far. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure y'all like the stream. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're not, feel free to donate to the page through Super Chat, however you like to do it. We definitely appreciate that. Everything that I get from this page is going back to the university anyway because it allows me to do what I do. So Respect My Nerds is officially joined the stream. Let's see who this is, man. Hey, what's going on, bro?
Up?
How you doing?
What's up, Kenny? How you doing?
Hey, what's happening?
I had subbed to your channel. Like I think it was Saturday, just like everybody. I think it was Saturday, like last Saturday, because I just followed everybody who was talking about something HBCU because it's not like a lot of that, and it's just nice to see, just like I love Jackson State. I follow them the most, but it's just nice to see HBCUs kind of getting more recognition.
Absolutely, man. We got work to do. We got to tell our own story, man. So if the media in times past, the media will usually only show up and they'll speak to the scores and they'll talk about all the bad stuff. But we got our work cut out for us. Yeah, man. So it's hot right now. So everybody's trying to tell their story, man, through social media, through like I said, we have a podcast, as you can see, Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. We have the pregame show. We have Coach Prime and Deion Jr., Well Off Media. We got a lot going on at the university to cover the program. So every bit of support, man, we appreciate. It's not something that we take for granted because it wasn't always like that. So we're gonna ride this wave, man, all the way through and through, and we're gonna keep rocking even after. So, man, what else you got on your mind?
I got a few things actually. I'm impressed with the intent, with the tempo, like the intensity, because man, that game, that Tennessee State game, you could just feel the tempo. Oh man, just like you could feel it, man. It felt like a playoff game or something like that,
Yeah, it definitely had that high intensity vibe. Yeah. That's a rivalry game. And then as the last time we was gonna be playing in that classic, so we think, and it definitely had the makings of that game has been played for 30 plus years, man. So it definitely sound good.
Right. Okay, let me see here. Oh, well, yeah, the point I was about to make to that is I'm not necessarily missing Travis. I watched Travis in high school. I know what he can do. I know what he's going to do when he does get out on the field. He literally was like 60%. Coach Prime said he's about 60%. His 60% is some people's 100%, and that's just
Right.
how talented the kid is. And I'm not missing him. I know what he can do. I know what he can do. If he sit out the rest of this year, I won't be upset with that.
Well,
He got
I think the coaches are very smart about what they're doing. They know the full extent, and for what we know, seeing him on a boot, Shaq, the big Aristotle that's on the chat right now, Shaq has been very, very, you know, informative in regards to like high ankle sprain, and I think that was what he kind of had initially.
Mhm.
That takes a while to heal, man.
Right.
Um, Being in a boot, they put him in a boot, and it happens, man. You roll your ankle, and one of the things Coach Prime said was he wants us to see Travis at his full,
Potential.
brigade, man. He want at his full maximum potential, so we can see him play special teams. We can see him play offense, more of what we saw in the spring. And he's like,
Right.
he just feels like rolling him out there. We're too deep in his mind, in his belief, for his team to be playing with Travis with his health. You put him out
Right.
there at 60%, and he mess around and hurts himself even worse. Now you might lose him for the year, but we still have the potential. Yeah, he'll be back. Definitely, he'll be back this season. But
Right.
I like what they're doing. I like what they're doing, and it's also giving the other guys an opportunity to step up, man, and
Right.
get all the reps and burn that they can get. So
Right.
yeah,
Especially on the DBs, and I mean, like, Shallow didn't play. Nugget not playing. Um.
I expect to see Nugget tomorrow, man. I definitely expect to see him playing a lot more.
Mhm.
Um, Again, people have liked to take their thoughts on how they feel about certain players not playing as much
Mhm.
and starting to put things out in the atmosphere,
Right.
speaking to the transfer portal, stuff like that. But I just think people got to be very careful when they say that type of stuff. If that's the best decision for any player, we support it, but you got to be careful with that portal, man. That portal is a place where a lot of dreams go to die, bro.
Yeah.
You go out
Yeah.
there,
Live by the dream, die by the dream. Live by the sword, die
yeah,
by the
man.
sword. But Kenny, I thought they closed
Yep.
the transfer portals.
The transfer portal's closed right now. It'll be next year before you can jump in that joke again. But
Hey, hating,
um,
man. They hate. You already know what they did that.
well, I think it's honestly, my interpretation of that, bro. I felt like they gonna save these kids from themselves. I mean, most of the kids that's playing get a COVID year, so why
Right.
not go ahead and if you play 4 games, you can redshirt if you haven't redshirted already. Um, you remember back in the day, if you transfer, you had to sit out a year. So that
Right.
transfer rule kind of curtailed a lot of kids from transferring like readily. They would just kind of stick it out. But now the portal just makes people think, okay, at every hand of adversity that I face, if I'm not playing, I'm just gonna go to another school. You got some kids that have been on their third, fourth school right now, man, and that's kind of insane in my opinion. Because
That's
I don't care
redundant.
where
Like,
you go, yeah, wherever you go, you got to compete, man. You got to
right.
compete,
Right.
So, um, said Coach Sanders showed last week that he care. Man, nobody can say that Coach Prime don't care about these players. I saw a clip the pregame show put out. Just show you the type of player that Coach Prime, type of man Coach Prime is. The player for Tennessee State got hurt. Coach Pryor went out to the, to check on the player, man. Gave Eddie George a little friendly shove, but that's just the type of dude he is, man. Coach Prime type of cat that'll be walking around campus and man, he cutting grass, he picking up paper, he
Mhm.
cleaning, he vacuuming. He is, man, he is really like that, bro. It's not a game. He really cares, man. And he get a lot of flack because I think people just don't know how to manage their own hate and
Right.
envy. It's more envy than it is anything because
Mhm.
sometimes just us as a people, we have to figure out that it's okay to either receive support, or it's okay for somebody to be doing better than you. It's okay for somebody that to be rich, and I say that because a lot of stuff that people feel toward Dion, bro, honestly, and his kids is because they one percenters, bro. You know what I mean? Like Dion's
Right.
a rich man. He's a famous dude, and his kids didn't grow up in the hood. They ain't struggling. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying
Right.
that everybody feels this way, but I think it's kind of like when people say, "Well, who he think he is?" When somebody says, "Who does he think he is?" or he act like he better than everybody,
Right.
that never is what that person is saying. That's mostly a projection.
Right.
That's somebody that's looking at someone, and their mind is telling them what they saying, and it's not even reality, bro. So they start projecting their emotions onto these people and start having attitudes before they even get to know them, knowing damn well that if they saw
Mhm.
Coach Prime or Shiloh or Shador, hell, they'll be probably trying to get a picture or a damn autograph, man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
but,
Right.
but anyway,
No, I
I
hear
ain't
you,
gonna say
man.
nothing.
So, what, like, how you think, because I was, who else was I talking to? Swag Buzz be doing stuff, and
I
I'm
met
trying to
Swag
remember. I
Buzz
can't.
in Miami, by the way. He was a cool cat, bro. Got a chance
Oh,
to meet
okay.
him. Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
what's up. It's another
yeah.
dude. It's a couple people. It's a couple black people. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember his name, but some people were saying they think Grambling gonna come with the same intensity, tempo that Tennessee came with, and they're gonna get the W. And I was like, bruh, I watched them get held to consistent three and outs by I forget the name of the team when they played the first
Arkansas
the
State.
Arkansas. Yeah, there we go, Arkansas State. I watched
Yeah,
them air it out. I watched them air it out on Grambling and force them to a three and out. Like
yep.
for a whole first half. Like I think they got a field goal in the second half. I mean in the second quarter, but the whole first quarter just consistent three and outs. A few things in the run game, nothing serious. No forced to a three and out. And I was like, with that O line that JSU have this year, it's gonna be a repeat of that.
Hey, what they really saying to you, bro, is that they're hoping that Grambling wins. That's what they're really saying. Yeah, it's a hope. I mean, I do feel like Grambling's gonna play us hard. Here's why Grambling's gonna play us hard. Grambling feels like they should be the primary HBCU, be the forefront because of Coach Eddie Robinson and the history that comes with that. So a lot of Grambling Knights are salty behind the shine that we're getting. Not even 5, 6 years ago, Grambling was top dog, with Kincaid and Fobbs, and they had won a Celebration Bowl, won a couple of SWAC championships. Um, so, but I don't see from a matchup standpoint. I do feel like they're going to play hard because it is a rivalry game. They don't like us. It's not so much as they don't like us like Southern does, but I do feel like this game is going to be it's going to be a hard fought game. We're not going to be able to go out there and just roll out there and just win.
Right, and just
We're
roll
going
that.
to
Yeah,
go
no,
play
I
our
never
game.
said that. No, no, no,
No,
I
no,
never
not,
said that. It was just
no, no,
like,
not saying that you said it. I'm saying like just in general, we got to go play. But go ahead.
right, right. No, no, because I was just saying like, dude, the way Shador was going through his progressions in this game, like this, because versus fam, I already knew that was a dub. I was like, I'm not worried about that. I'm looking forward to next week because whatever, with everything that fam had going on, I was like, fam, how you not have your players paperwork right? Like what? Like how do you start your season? Like, bro, it was just like thrown together. Like, I honestly feel like that game was just thrown together. Like somebody that made it through phone calls. Hey, y'all trying to make some money? Yeah, we trying to make some money. Hey, let's get this game come together. Y'all come on, y'all come on down. Y'all come on down Tar Heels, and we'll make it happen. Hey, say
Right.
that. I'm like, man, come on, man.
Well, I
Like,
mean, if you, yeah, it's. I mean, you got to figure out what's Grambling is going to show up, and I think when hold on, who is this? Ryan Terry. Yo, Ryan must be on the stream. But no, it'll be somebody had texted me. I'm sorry, that's why.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah, but no, I think when you watch football, man, and you watch the game within the game, it tells you it comes down to matchups and looking at their personnel. I kind of gave my thoughts on who I think would actually give us some problems. We're gonna have to account for their running backs, and we're
Yeah.
gonna have to make their quarterback beat us. Like we got to take away their, we got to make them one dimensional. I think Blue did a really good breakdown, like a preview of the Grambling
Mm,
Jackson State game. Really good coverage. He had some really good talking points, and I thought that was very spot on. He made the point, just like I was saying, like got to make them one dimensional. And
right.
Mr. G off tackle zone is wide open for the running back too. Can't wait to see Whoops and Bust do it for a touchdown. Yeah, man, we got a lot of football heads, man. It's gonna be fun being in the vet, bro, seeing this game. Um, and I can't wait, bro, because if this, we get this W, this is gonna be the beginning of a really good run for us. Because I think this is the game that leads into the softer part of our schedule. I feel like the first three games are gonna be the toughest of the season, in my opinion.
I mean, man, you could never sleep on Southern. Like
Well,
I
Southern's
was
gonna be
telling like,
tough.
yeah,
Southern and
I was,
Campbell will be tough.
yeah, for real. I was telling my brother, I was like, bro, I don't even really watch HBCU football like that. And I knew about Southern. Like, I just knew, like, nah, so you can't sleep on
Yeah, Southern coming to the vet. I'm
that.
telling you, that game is gonna be a sellout. It's gonna be a sellout. You're gonna have standing room only in that joker, man, because from the looks of it, it looks like Southern is gonna run through the majority of their schedule. They got Texas Southern this weekend in Dallas, and I think they're gonna beat Texas Southern to sleep. Honestly, I think that team is just that good. Does anyone know if the game will be on YouTube? Lavelle, it's gonna be on ESPN 3. So if you got ESPN, the ESPN app, it's going to be on ESPN Watch. Just go to your ESPN Watch, either on your tablet, your phone, or on your smart TV. You can watch the game on ESPN 3. It'll be streamed um, on ESPN. So that's
I
what.
just got one. I just got one more thing to say, and I'm up out of here. I'm gonna just go back into tonight. So I appreciate you letting me come up. But
No doubt.
what was going on with the like? It wasn't no commentary. Like what
Oh
was going on with
boy,
all that?
man, that shit was atrocious, bro. That was
Right.
that was that was the worst stream I think I've ever seen in my life, bro. That was horrible. Like
Right.
it looked like they dropped the damn camera in the middle of the stadium and just left it there.
Right. Like
It
people,
was like,
the fact that people record the highlights on their phone, and I gotta watch the highlights on somebody's phone. Like, man, what's going on?
oh
What
man,
that?
that was terrible, man. It wasn't no commentating. It wasn't even. It wasn't no score clock, no score. I had to keep flipping back and forth to ESPN just to get the score, man. I was like, my goodness,
What the
man,
hell was going on with what the hell was going on? How you got the game? What a lady had to do that always be comment like on doing the commentary like, bro, what's come on now? Like what was that even like, bro, what's going on? How you just throw the game together? All right, just go out there, just go out there. Like, bro, who is on all of this? I was mad, man. Kenny,
I mean,
for real, man. I was mad. Like, man, what the hell is going on?
yeah, the promoter didn't do a good job of putting that game on TV, bro. Usually that game would be on a local channel, and even when that was horrible though, man. That was utterly ridiculous.
Yeah, man. Everybody trying to get paid. That's honestly what it felt like. It just felt like everybody trying to get a check or everybody trying to get this money. And I don't want to say that on your stream, but you know what I'm about to say in my head on some
Go ahead.
you know you know what I'm trying to say. Like that's what
No,
that felt like.
I don't know what the hell you trying to say. Honestly, it sounded like you were trying to drop a curve, bro.
I was gonna say a swear, but I didn't want to say it.
Push out a big one, bro. What the hell you?
No, I'm driving. No, I am driving. No, N-word, S-H-I-T. There you go.
Okay. Yeah.
That was an N-word,
Yeah,
H-H-I-T. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there you go. You can spell it out. I got you, but that, I don't know what the hell that was.
I'm a mummy. I'm turning to a mummy.
Hey, that's a first, bro.
That's a first.
I appreciate you.
Whatever. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, Kenny.
Yes, sir, man. Thanks a lot, bro. Appreciate it. Peace out, man. Peace and love, bro. Who else, man? Who else wants some Hollywood Coke? Yeah, man. Come on, jump on this thing, man. I got a few more minutes to rock with you guys. Oh, that's a good comment. Somebody said, I think Maurice Washington would have a lucky long touchdown that would put him over 100 yards with a small amount of kick. I think you watched the game with Northwestern State. I do not feel like Maurice Washington would have 100 yards rushing on us today, rather. Not at all. I don't feel like we will give up 100 yards in rushing. Probably not to anybody this year. And I don't say that lightly because we have a lot of speed on defense. Defense is fast, man. Our defense is impressively fast. We make up a lot of ground pretty quickly. And somebody said, but I still got JSU 42-14. Hey, man, I'm gonna just be real with you guys. I'm not gonna give a score. If I had to, it'd be, maybe 30 something, to something in the teens, maybe 13, maybe, I say that for this reason. I just want to win this game, bro. I don't really give a damn about the score. I just want to win this game and I want to look good doing it. I want to dominate. I want to get back to what we do because the reason why I was so frustrated last week, I was telling somebody today, that's like, man, I understood. Ken, I get it. I know you was frustrated. I get why. I said, you know why I was really frustrated was because I already knew what the narratives were going to be after we left points on the board. People were going to start the narrative birds were going to start chirping. And I want to dominate, man. I want to beat everybody up, man, And said they're going to be playing angry. Hey, man, they better go out there and dominate, man. They got to go out there and do their thing. I think it's going to be a fun game. I just want to see a complete game of all three phases of football. I just think the starting of Savion Wilkerson is very, very, very important. Very important because the ability to establish the run does a lot for us because you force Grambling to go 7, 8 in the box. I don't think they'll ever go 8 in the box, but maybe if they go 7 in the box, now you're talking our wide receivers versus their DBs. They got some decent DBs. I'm not going to say that they don't. They have a freshman that plays pretty well. Richie Rich just joined the stream. We're going to bring him on. Richie Rich, what it do?
Hey, bro, I'm proud of you, man. I have to give me a shout out.
Oh, man, this is my real brother. This bro.
Yeah, man, I'm watching you, bro.
Hey, man, y'all show some love. This my real brother right here, man. This Richie Rich. What's up, bro?
No
man,
doubt, bro.
It's late, bro. So I had to come on, man. Everybody was, hey, man,
go
this my big
Go
brother.
JSU. I'm
hey,
good, bro.
Hey, one thing about bro always gonna tune in. He may not make a whole lot of comments, but just so y'all know, man, this is my bodyguard, man. He don't play by me, so I try to tell these folk, man, they gotta be a little bit more nice. That's why I be nice, bro. You see how I move? I do all positivity. I don't go out there mess with nobody, man. So it's all love, bro.
No doubt, bro. Love you, bro.
Man,
Love you, bro. I'm watching you, bro. Keep up that good work, man.
Yes, sir. Love you too, bro. Appreciate it.
No
Appreciate it. Yes, sir. That's what's up, man. That's my real brother right there, man. Jacktown Rich. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Bro, appreciate that, man. Good to be home, bro. Good to be home, man. But yeah, what else I had on my mind? What was I talking about? Bro jumped on. Forget what it was. Anyway, linebacker stay disciplined, hit your lane, don't do anything else, read, react, repeat. Yep. I think yeah. I was talking about Savion. Savion starting is important because I don't think, like I said, I don't think Graham is gonna put 8 in the box at any point because that would just be that wouldn't be good. Yeah, Coach Simmons, man, it is 11:40 in my real life right now, bro. So I don't look at my device says 11:40. I understand. Now, granted, my clock is set for 7 a.m. I'm gonna probably get me a good 4.5, 5 hours in, and then I'm gonna get up and jump in the shower, head over to go meet with bro Exo where he get his JSU gear from. Um, Mostly get his gear from Thad Reed, but Zoe shops abroad, man. He shops abroad. Um, he has a couple of spots that he actually has he's got a dope T-shirt and a dope jersey that says I think it's "The I Love versus Everybody." I forget the name of the company. He'll have to tell you guys, but I actually picked up the red hoodie for him today, as well as the red vet shirt as he was driving in today. So um, I'll get that over to him first thing in the morning. And it's a red out, man. Y'all gotta make sure y'all rock the red. We're gonna be waving these red towels, man. We're gonna be waving these red towels in the stadium tomorrow. Man, I can't wait to get in that thing, man. See how it's gonna be. I'll be on the sideline a little bit, So if you might see me down on the sideline. If you see me down on the sideline, man, call my name, man. Speak to me. But I will be going up in the stands at some point. I'm always in the horseshoe. For those that don't know, section 112. Come holler at your boy. Uh, what else we got? I want that. What he had on last week, man. Zoe coming with it, man. And me and him was talking. We was like, bro, when you come on, when we come on the stream, we trying to keep the merch fresh. Like I said, me and him talked about this. This actual shirt was, we thought we'd go ahead and get the Tiger Talk merch jumped off, and he sent me the link to the shirts. Got them printed, and I don't know if I'm gonna wear them because nobody else really has them on, but you see them right now. You see me with it on. So anytime you see me come to the people, I'm gonna have on. I'm gonna try to rock Tiger Talk merch, especially if I'm doing interviews. So more than likely, I'm gonna have on Tiger Talk merch tomorrow when we interviewing our official visits. But I love our players, but I found a lot of comfort and security just knowing the masterminds on our coaching staff. Yeah, it is, man. It's a special opportunity for these players, man. The coaching staff, at the time, coach, when he first assembled his coaching staff, he would always talk about you had some 84, 85 years of football, professional, all levels of experience, man. So when you add a Coach Tim Brewster, you add a Coach Mo Sims, strength and conditioning, you add a Mike Zimmer as an analyst, you add a lot of different pieces. You just, I mean, you're talking over 100 years of experience. What's the link? Scroll up, brother. Just scroll up in the comments, but I'll drop it again. Let me paste it one more time. There you go, bro. Feel free to come on. Like I said, I appreciate y'all. The white out looked pretty cool. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was. I think next week it's gonna be a blue out against Valley, but tomorrow's a red out. You're gonna see a lot of people rocking the red, and we're paying homage to WC Gordon, man. So we'll wait for Derek Spires. We'll wait for you to come on and join the stream, bro, and we'll go from there. Dun, 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 dun. How many recruits JSU expecting at the game tomorrow? Unofficially, quite a few. Officially, I don't have a full number yet. You will find out how many were on official visits based off our interviews now. We'll set up around a little after 8, and y'all know how it is, man. We've been doing this long enough to know what to ask them, and we just kind of let it flow. We definitely gonna try to get them in, get them comfortable, talk to them about their experience, kind of get their classes, like their classification, some other schools that are recruiting them, maybe a decision as to when they're gonna make a decision. What are their thoughts about their visit thus far? Some stuff like that, man. We'll be definitely 8 sacks tomorrow. I said 7. I said 6 or 7, but I love that number. 8 sounds good to me. Only reason why I say 6 or 7, and honestly, it's just I think the quarterback, the way he's. I mean, one can say he's a little bit more elusive than Draylon Ellis. Maybe not, but I just think the way he plays the quarterback position doesn't allow for him to. He escape a lot of sacks, so I think he's gonna escape a few. But we got to basically go out and apply pressure to that O-line. We got to hit them in the mouth early. I'm assuming all the recruits visits are unofficial with a 30K budget. No, that's not true. We get a lot of unofficial visits. Now, the difference between obviously official visits and unofficial visits, the official visits are sponsored and funded by the university, where we take care of their lodging the entire weekend, their families and their food, travel thus far, that. So, our budget is fluid. So I wouldn't, Coach Prime in his press conference when he went on a rant about money games, he did talk about we're in some of the same situations every other HBCU, but we do have a coach that's able to kind of close the gaps on some of the things that we might fall short on. So I can't tell you what we can spend or what we don't want to spend. I'll just say it this way. If we got a player that we bringing in on an official visit, we're not going to let money won't stop us from being able to bring him in on an official visit and wine and dine him like we should. Now, we're not going to do like Arch Manning in Texas, spend $280,000 on the weekend. I lived in Austin, so I know how it goes out there. So, but nevertheless, it's all good. Derek, I guess you ain't gonna come on. If we JSU stop the run, we should be good. Yeah, that's what I was saying. We got to make them one dimensional. I think everybody's on board with that game plan. I think that's the thing. Grambling definitely wants to run. Let's go back and look at something real quick. Let's look at the Northwestern stats. Northwestern State, real quick. I'm gonna give you the stat numbers, and that'll kind of tell you the story of everything we need to know in regards to kind of what their strong point was. That first week, they want to throw that whole game away because they looked a hot mess that first game. But then, like they said on the recap show, you come back, it was pretty impressive of a turnaround. So you had a total of they had 293 yards passing. So let's look at the team stats. Team stats, rushing. Grambling had a total of 435 yards, but they also gave up 425. The difference of the game was the turnovers. Northwestern State turned the ball over 3 times. Grambling turned it over once. And if you look at the time of possession is insane. So Grambling won 47-21, but the time of possession is 41 minutes to 18 minutes. Grambling had the ball 18 minutes. Northwestern State had the ball 41 minutes, and they got mollywopped. So rushing, believe it or not, Northwestern State actually had more rush yards than Grambling did. They had 157. Passing, Grambling had more passing yards, but he was only, you're talking 14 for 25. And they averaged over 11 yards per pass. Now, what that tells you is that there was a lot of deep balls. You just go watch that game. Again, a couple of those touchdowns were just terrible pass. I would say busted plays, man. Just somebody missed an assignment. Wide receiver wide open, man. Like what? Either he slipped down or he went the wrong direction. It was a funky game for them. And one of these games, I'm going to come with my sign that says, We are who they said we are. How do I come on, bro? I'm watching them really. Hey, just tap the link, bro. Just tap the link that I pasted, and when you tap the link, it'll prompt you to join, and then I'll add you to it from there. Just that's all you have to do. Usually, if the link should light up in the chat, and all you have to do is tap the link. You can tap the link; it'll bring you on. The only thing that will be missing are the E&L ribs. Man, I hadn't had E&L ribs in quite some time, man. The defense don't have a quarterback time to throw. Don't give a quarterback time to throw the D-ball. That is true, Mario. My goodness, man. Our defense, hey, look, man, you got 3 seconds, brother. You show me somebody that can get down the field in 3 seconds if the wide receiver, if the cornerbacks are physically touching them up, man. You get about you're not gonna have all day in the pocket to sit back there and twirl your thumbs and dig in your ears and stuff, man. You're gonna have to make a decision. You have to make it quick because we trying to. And this is the thing that makes us so. This is the thing that we was trying to tell people before the season got started. We was trying to tell you that depth is showing up because here's what I'm saying. You got K-Tron coming back. You got Derek coming on. Here you go. He figured it out. What's up, bro?
What's up, big bro?
Hey, you got it, man. You got it. What's happening?
Man, I can't call it, man. What's going on?
Oh man, you see it, man. Just I had to come to the people, man, for the game. I had to come at least give them something, man.
Yeah.
So we just talking a little football, man. I'm gonna get ready. What you got on your mind, bro?
Man, man, look, I'm just gonna say this, man. I'm JSU to the heart, but I'm thinking if we slow down the run, man, if we slow that run down and kind of make them one-dimensional,
yeah,
we should be good, But everybody expecting a blowout, and to be honest, I want to blow out.
Yeah,
I want to blow out. I want to blow them out the water, but I think I'm gonna give them. They're gonna run. I think they're gonna run the ball pretty good. But I don't think they're gonna get in the end zone. I think so. I think they're gonna get down and maybe kick four field goals. Make like they may score 12 points by field goals. So I'm thinking maybe like a 38-12 game, 42-12 game.
Yeah. That's it. You know what? That ain't a bad score. I mean, that's technically a blowout. I feel you, bro. Like this game tells me. I just think Grambling, bro. Grambling is tough as hell to beat. Jack State has always had an issue beating Grambling, especially at home, bro. I don't know why the hell we can't beat them at home, bro. But that program has Grambling, even when Grambling was sorry. Now the year we would have beat them, well, we would have monkey stumped them. They boycotted. That was 2013.
They would show up.
Yeah, they were sorry. They were sorry that year. They already knew what was coming. They knew what was coming that year. But then if you remember, like right after that, bro, they had to come back to us 3 straight years. And bro, they beat us literally 3 straight times, right? And it was like that team wasn't very good. Well, they was okay. As far as first year, I think they went 7-4, bro. And it was like they still beat us handily, bro. And that was disappointing. But I think this team is gonna come in with their confidence high. They're gonna come in with their confidence high. They're gonna come in feeling like they can impose their will on us. But we just gotta go play JSU football, man. We gotta go dominate on defense. And we got to get Shador, man. Get him hot early, man. Once he he catch fire, get Savion Wilkerson that ball, let him run that thing a few times. I think we're gonna be good. Will it be a blowout? Yeah. I don't really care if it's a blowout or not. I just want to win, bro. You know what I mean?
If I come out with the dub, I'm good with that.
Like we gotta keep this in mind. We beat Grambling. We 3-0. And we got Valley next week. Now we know Valley they not looking like how we thought they would look because the quarterback position just is atrocious, bro. We all know that we not expecting to lose the Valley. So you come out of this game 3-0. Now you're looking at 4-0 with a Valley win going into bye week before we get ready to go to Montgomery. So this game is critical, man. That's why I was saying I'm kind of glad now. I know I was a little ticked off initially when we went to Tennessee State. We looked kind of shaky, but I think having that game is gonna help for this game.
That's right.
I think it's gonna help. I think they're gonna come out locked in. I really do.
See, the one thing, like the guys, they play good, man. They tough on defense. They solid on defense. Got good offense. But I think they went out there against Tennessee, man, expecting them boys to lay down because of the FAMU game. So that they was coming off a lot of hype, and they expect them guys to lay down, and them guys didn't lay down. So this week they know that they can't expect them guys to lay down. They know they got to come out there and fight like they
That's
did.
right. That's facts. That's spot on, bro. And then it's Grambling, and you can take them lightly if you want to. You get upset, and they looking for the upset too, and they feel like they Hugh Jackson is probably telling them, hey, nobody's giving you a chance except us. We know what we can do. We believe we can go in here and upset them. We giving you the game plan. You just got to go execute. And that's what I'm pretty sure that's what the message is to them. And Coach Prime telling the same thing, man. You at home, you ain't got to be on the road because it's tough going on the road 2 straight weeks, man. Having to play football.
And win, it's hard to go on the road 2 straight weeks and win.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Come out with the win. That's hard.
Yeah, buddy. I mean, you talking Miami, then Memphis is a little shorter, but starting off in Miami, then going to Memphis a day earlier. Yeah. And then you had the water situation where they had to be moved from there. So you're not really in your home. You're not really you're not in your own
You're not in the comfort zone. You're not.
Yeah. So you in a hotel, you leave a day early, you go to Memphis a little early, and it's like, man, you got to try to get focused on football. And then now that everything's kind of back normal, you back home, you ain't got to travel. We got every reason to go out and give it everything we got, man. So,
that's right.
Everybody that wasn't dressed out on the travel team is going to be in uniform. That, some of the faces and names that we was expecting to see, we expect to see them on the sideline. So they got an opportunity to really go out and make an impact, man.
Yeah,
but the fans expecting some good football.
That's right, man. Cause they got some guys that's real tough that they didn't even play the first 2 weeks, man. They got some guys that's tough over there.
Yeah, having K-Tron back is big time for this game because they're gonna try to run that ball, man. So we're gonna try to clog it up and make them run on the outside. I don't know if they'll have a whole lot of success running up the middle. If you go back to that game, Maurice Washington ran that thing up the middle on them boys, and he was gashing them. But
there was
Northeast
Washington. What it was? Who they played?
Yeah, Northwest. It's like Northwestern State. I think it's
like
Northwestern.
Yeah, he got a lot of big plays of the middle.
Yeah, man. And once he opened it up, that boy fast, man. He fast as hell, bro. He really liked that. I like what Shaq said. Shaq called him. He said he run like McFadden. That he run just like McFadden. As he said, hell yeah.
Once he get to that second level, man, open space, man, it's kind of.
Yeah, it's curtains at that point. And them Joker taking bad angles, bad missed tackles, and he jumped over Joker, and he got it now. They gonna do everything they can to get him the ball. I think he even punt return something. Just because they kick return, punt return, because they want to get him the ball, let him do something special.
Right.
I do feel like we might get a special teams touchdown this game. This gonna be a game that we need that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this, man. And I'm gonna ask one question, because I don't want to stay too. I don't want to stay too long. But
no lie.
This is what I'm thinking. We get the run game going. Stop their running game. Play defense like we've been playing. We should come out with the win. Now, what do you think? Honestly, what do you think the score is going to be?
Well, if I don't see us scoring 40 tomorrow, today.
Okay.
I don't see us scoring 40. I think maybe we score 38 at the most, 31, 38, something like that. I think I see us in the 30s and maybe Grambling, I would say probably 31, 13, 31, 13, 31, 17, something like I definitely feel like they're gonna score a touchdown. I think if we can beat them by 2 touchdowns, that's a win for us in this game because the game is gonna be a physical game. You know what I'm saying? That team gonna play physical, man. They gonna hit our ass, bro, because it's just everybody gets up to play Jackson State, and they definitely gonna get up to play us, bro. Because again, that's the G, man. They coming with that G pride that we supposed to be, the top dog, and they feel just as good about their program um, as
feel
we
about
do.
ours.
Having Coach Hugh Jackson, I mean, of course he's not Dion, and but at the same time,
he,
he's
yeah,
doing what he's doing.
he still got the NFL experience. You know, he bring that to the game.
Yeah, yeah, he's doing a lot for them, just as an institution and getting their program stabilized. But people, I'm telling you, man, I have been big on Grambling, just kind of following their recruiting. Everybody want to like poo-poo Grambling, and I know that Arkansas State game. I think what we saw against Northwestern State is a lot closer to the Grambling that we're gonna see than the Arkansas State game. The Arkansas State game was just they got beat up. It was just an FBS school. They ain't stand a chance,
Yeah.
But I think the game we saw last week with Grambling, now probably not all the turnovers from the other team, not all the scores, but I think the physicality on defense, I think the game plan. But I got to be honest with you, man. That team got a lot of speed, man. They got a lot of damn speed, bro. And it ain't just Maurice Washington. The other running back, the little scat back, I forget his name. I think he's wearing number 0.
I think number 2 or something like that.
Yeah, him. Yeah, number 2. Yep. And then they got the young kid. They got the young kid that's coming, Pippins, out of Alabama. I think he was a 3A, the 3A offensive player of the year coming out of Alabama. He gonna play today, but they got a lot of speed, man. I would say one thing I would add, and I'll be done pretty much with it, is you got to watch out for. I'm gonna give you a name, man. Number 17, Tyson Bordeaux, the kid, the 6'5" wide receiver kid out of Long Beach Poly. They play him in the slot, which is interesting to me. They don't play him on the outside, and they play him in the slot, but he's a big target. So when the quarterback run out of time, like I said, the defense not gonna get that quarterback time to sit in that pocket and try to wait for them long routes to develop. He gonna start going to them slant routes, and then he gonna go to his slot receiver.
That's right. That's right.
But I like Bolden on him, but I would say expect to see them go to number 17 a good bit. Lyndon Rash is his favorite target, number 10, but Tyson Bordeaux is gonna be. He gonna get some catches, and shout out to the Bordeaux. I actually got the tickets for Mr. and Mrs. Bordeaux. They made it in tonight to Jackson at around 10 p.m. tonight, and was able to get them a couple tickets for the game. Yeah, I gotta take care of McCallie Connect, man. He hit me up, man. He working on some big stuff over in Cali, and that's what we do, bro. You know how we get down, bro. We Southern hospitality, man.
Look, Ken, man.
Yeah.
That stadium is they packed right now, bro. They live out there right now, man.
They are?
Man, they live.
Oh, yeah.
I come through there, but they live, man. It's wide open out there, man. They ready. They ready, man.
Hey, my boy DJ, man. DJ do the for Raw Truth Media. He in town. He was kicking it with me today. Man, DJ he's staying at one of the hotels downtown. He was like, man, he said, bro, Grambling deep in this thing, bro. He's like, hey. He said, no, they deep.
Bro, they here, man.
Hey, this is the game I knew they was gonna come to, man. This is a big game. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a lot of recruits at this game just like we are. You know, so
That's right.
it's
Yeah.
gonna be cool to see. We got to get that dub though, man.
And I'm gonna say this before I go. I don't know if I should. Let me see. I want to see Shiloh. I'm just gonna say Shiloh did practice. He looking real good. He looking real good, like he haven't lost a beat, man. So you know that
Hey, I can't wait to see 2-1, big 2-1 headache game CEO. I can't wait to see him get that field. Man.
Headache game, man.
I can't wait to see him get back on the field, man. And we can use that depth, man. Herman Smith balling, bro. You know, and Cam gonna do Cam thing. Cam is a pro, man. That boy is a pro.
Yes, sir.
That boy is a pro, man. I'm telling you, he's special. And Herman been balling. It's gonna be fun to see, you know, Shiloh get mixed back in, bro. I just think I think they're gonna ease him into it, bro. You know, good to see him back. That knee, you know, that knee give out on you, man. You got to give it time to heal. So I'm happy to see him back, man. He got that. Hey, I'm gonna tell you. I know you probably saw that video, man. I was dying laughing. He got the Jackson 5, the little drum major stick. Did you see that video?
Yeah. He asked, I think
hey, Shiloh dead serious. He dead serious, bro. He dead serious, dog.
I've been waiting for this. It finally came. You
know? Hey, man, I wouldn't be shocked, man, if the Boom did some type of, you know, like skit where he came out there and practiced and did that. Man, the crowd would go crazy, bro.
Man, I'm telling you, hey.
If he snuck out the locker room and he wound up, you know, easing on the field and then nobody see him, and next thing you know, you see 21 out there doing the same thing, drumming. Oh, bro, the crowd go crazy.
Man, they're gonna go crazy, man. They gonna go. Hey, it's gonna be lit out there tomorrow, bro.
I agree, man. I can't wait to get out there, bro. If you definitely swing by the 1400 Club tailgate, man. I'll be out there hopefully around a little after 10, and definitely we can connect, bro, and try to connect with as many folks as we can, brother.
Okay, I will do that. And look, I'm gonna say this, and don't nobody. I'm just saying what I kind of a little birdie in my ear.
Yeah,
I ain't saying it's true, but it was a bird in my ear, and I halfway seen something, but I ain't gonna say. You can count y'all. They might want to be ready for Travis Hunter homecoming.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm just saying now. You know, I ain't.
Well, hey, you know what? That's actually I thought that's a really good target date, honestly, because I don't see him. I think going into the back nine of the season. You know what I'm saying? Getting him fully healthy. I mean, let's be real. He's not gonna play today.
Nope.
You don't need him for Valley. You don't need Valley ain't gonna throw the ball like that.
And you got a bye week.
Then we got a bye week. You got Alabama State who can throw, but you don't have to have him for that game. Bethune-Cookman, another game. They ain't really throwing the ball well. Now you get into homecoming, boy. You need it. Now you're talking because Haj Malik Williams is the real deal at Campbell.
Yeah. I'm telling you from my two eyes and a little birdie in my ear, he will be there at homecoming. So I mean, you know, if you're not there at homecoming, you're probably gonna miss it.
I ain't gonna doubt you because I like the idea of it. You know, if they shut him down to homecoming and allow him to really get back in shape, get his feet under him, fully healthy, then we're gonna see him. We're gonna really see him then. Cause now he can come out and do everything. He can use his whole bag. You know what I'm saying?
He already looking good right now. I laid eyes on him. He looking
good. What's up. That's what's up.
Why, you know, that's why I said with my eyes, what I seen, then plus a little birdie. So.
Well, EA, not really, because you gotta look at it like this. EA said he might wear a red shirt. Well, he played one game. You got Campbell. You got to look at the back end of the season, bro. We got 5 games after Campbell, or with Campbell. You got Campbell. You got Southern. Then you got Texas Southern. Then we got Alabama A&M, and then we got Alcorn. So I mean, he played 6 games, and then you're talking about SWAC championship, Celebration Bowl. That's the goal. I mean, no, you don't redshirt him. You're looking at 6, 7, 8 games. And
no redshirt. Look, I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. and I'm finna go. My ass. This ain't what nobody told me. He can play right now. Like
Yep.
he ready.
That's what I was telling folks. I kept saying, I
He
said,
ready.
if they needed him to play, he could play. Because he
Yeah.
played the whole game. And after he played, bro, you know this. Nobody was thinking about that injury no more. We thought he was fully back and we weren't gonna not see him no more. But these coaches know what they're doing, man. Coach Prime and the staff know what they're doing. From a
Right. The
game
man,
plan standpoint.
he even healthier than he would against FAMU, bro. That's what I'm telling you. He can play right now.
Hey, where you talking? He might best around and show up in Montgomery.
I'm just telling you what I seen now. I mean, you know, I ain't
Yeah.
gonna disclose too much information, you know, on the live broadcast. I'm just telling you, he able to play right now, like at top level. But you know, Coach Prime know what bit. That's why he the coach and I'm not. So,
Yep. That's what's up.
you know what I mean?
Hey, bro, I appreciate you, man. I hope to connect with you tomorrow, bro. No
Look, man,
doubt.
I'm gonna try to find you out there, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay by the 1400 Club tailgate. That way, because I know when I do get there, it's gonna be probably around 10 something. You know, they're gonna open the gate at 11. So in them 2 hours, I'm not gonna walk around because I do want to try to meet many folks as I can. So I'm gonna definitely just chill at the tailgate. I'll be over there at the 1400 Club tailgate. Once I get there, I'm gonna just kind of stay packed right there.
Yeah, I will. And I'm like 5 minutes from the stadium anyway. So hey.
Okay. Well, bet it up, bro. Well, man, I'm gonna get ready to shut this thing down so I can get up on time. We got them recruit interviews, bro. I definitely appreciate you coming on, man. For real, for real.
For sure, man. Y'all be good. Everybody, all my JSU fans, let's go, baby.
Yes, sir. Go Tigers, baby.
Yes, sir.
All right. Peace out, bro.
All right.
Hey, man, I appreciate Derek coming on, man. That was definitely a good little segment, man. I've been going an hour 30, bro. And look, it's midnight my time, 2:00 this time. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down, y'all. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. And man, I'm excited, bro. It's game day. It's game day, baby. And we at home. We at the vet, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Make sure y'all come holler at your boy, man, at the tailgate tomorrow. Like I said, I'm gonna go knock out these interviews and man, I'm on the first train smoking straight to the vet, trying to get over there, get through this traffic, man. So definitely looking forward to meeting all of you guys, man. Like I said, y'all see me. You see the big old head. I'm gonna have a hat on, but you know, I'm gonna have something on that you don't know who I am, man. You know, you can't miss me. I'll be over there at the tailgate section, 1400 Club. And I'll just, like I said, I'll just kind of stick around and, you know, and connect with as many as I possibly can. And as always, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking. Make sure you like the stream. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. All love. Go Tigers, man. Peace out.